All right.
Danny Winger taking on Alex Luz. Wait a minute, Danny versus Alex? Really?
Welcome to the Zabbix. Welcome to the Zabbix.
Oh, we have something quite special for you tonight. Something our patrons voted to see. This week's theme was a brand new console debut for the RetroPal stream, Series X Edition. Your choices were a whole bunch of systems with the letter X in the name, including MSX, Super Graphics, Vectrix, and of course XaviXPORT. Mm-hmm. You know, XaviXPORT has actually been featured in a couple polls before, and it got a really tepid response, so I thought, you know, just it'll be on even footing with the rest of the stuff here. Nope, blew all of them away.
Yeah, what
just
the hell?
Completely blew them out of the water. There was no competition whatsoever. The people made their voices heard, and what they wanted to see was the freaking XaviXPORT, whatever that is.
We're gonna find out. We are going to find out.
So right about now, you're probably asking yourself, what is this XaviXPORT? What can it do for me? Well, we've prepared a little intro video to tell you just that. Folks, go on.
I would say, I wish we didn't personally make this
No,
video, but I wish we did.
There's no way we could make something this cool. Folks, as you go into tonight's stream, I want you to consider something. Consider that for every Thomas Edison, there's a Nikola Tesla. For every Minecraft, an Infiniminer. And for every Nintendo Wii, a XaviXPORT. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the Zabbix. Welcome to the Zabbix. Reality. The Zabbix world is an interactive world. There are no boundaries. For example, have you ever wanted to step inside the games you play?
Hell yeah.
I'll ask your mother.
Introducing Zabbix Virtual Baseball. You may forget it's not real.
I've already forgotten.
Zabbix is an interactive, evolving system. Zabbix transforms the TV in your home. Ordinary rooms change into a different reality, full of exciting surprises.
Can we please turn down the bloom?
Zabbix is everything.
Makes real, a whole new world.
Zabbix is the alpha and the omega.
Introducing Zabbix Virtual Tennis.
The applications of Zabbix technology are limitless.
I'm all in. I'm all in on that.
Get absorbed. Get absorbed into the Zabbix.
Gaming machine, and we would like to use it to implement new categories like education and home entertainment and health entertainment and many. SSD is a R&D oriented company, always seeking new technology and implement new products. 10 years ago, we made a decision to implement a new processor, and we would like to use it to implement something new. And we spent 5 years, and eventually we can make it.
Zabbix, this is very unique technology. The other is wireless. So as you can see, all our products with some action.
XaviXPORT is totally different from the others. You can play with your real action. It's real.
Wireless is one of the key. In United
It's real,
States,
damn it.
We really
It is
hope
real.
to make something new, not toy, not TV game.
Always we implement new
Stuff.
interface technology. We keep going, keep looking for the new technology, and we are going to introduce new technologies to everybody.
Man, Matrix Revolutions is kind of weak.
They were on the Today Show.
This is Today
Al Roker played it.
Live.
Or wait, that's the other show, isn't it? Good Morning America.
Oh, I don't remember.
Whatever.
We're excited to be here today. We're here donating Zabbix products. XaviXPORT, Zabbix Tennis, and Zabbix Baseball and Bowling.
The Zabbix GamePort uses human interface technology to measure your motions and translates them to
It was
the
on
TV,
Extra,
ultimately
Danny!
changing the world of
I remember
gaming
Extra.
as we know it. Zabbix Peter Nimmin says it not only provides a great time, but also a great
That guy's playing angry
Instead of most
tennis.
conventional games where you'll be sitting down, and Zabbix allows you to be dynamic and interact with the wireless controller devices to actually move as you play.
Zabbix is much more than a video game. Zabbix is an audiovisual interactive system that lets the TV see and respond to users' motions. So for the first time, using wireless controllers, you can stand in front of the TV and you can play games to start. In the future, we'll have products in home and entertainment and education.
You know the new... Oh, yeah.
let's just cut that guy off.
Look at this. That thing's still going. That's another
All the way
port.
back.
That's a new
I think I have a rat tail in 2000 and...
Forget
He's
about what
cool.
you think your television is. Now imagine everything your television could be.
Don't fall over the
I was
baby.
gonna say you almost killed your
Introducing
child!
Xavix
Or
Virtual
your little
Bowling.
brother or sister or
You
whatever.
may forget it's not real.
Don't bowl the
Xavix
baby.
Port is the gateway to Xavix technology and the complete Xavix product line. The Xavix Port enables you to interact with your television as never before. The applications of Xavix technology are limitless.
Now, of course, here in 2020, we're well familiar with Zabbix. They've taken over the video game landscape. There's no more Nintendo, no more Sony. There is only Zabbix. But way back in 2004, this little startup of a company sought to change the world. Now, some of you may look at some of the footage and think, that's just the Nintendo Wii. These people are just ripping them off. Wii came out in 2006. XaviXPORT, 2004. What?
Yeah, that's kind of wild, isn't
Alex,
it?
why don't you set us up some background music, turn on that webcam, and let's make the magic happen. Because, of course, we have to show it off via webcam. Yeah, these games all come with their own motion-controlled peripherals. There is no controller that you use for more than one game. All right, Alex, do your business. I'm going to set up some stuff behind the scenes.
All right, this is the XaviXPORT. Everybody applaud. It's beautiful.
I didn't consider this. That's fine. Go
Don't
ahead.
worry about it. It's fine. It's normal.
I'm not breaking everything.
It's fine. So this is the XaviXPORT. It's a revolutionary way to interact. Got a tag sticking out. A revolutionary way to interact with your TV. It's beautiful. This one looks like it was from Fry's at some point.
Alex, what I want you to do is show off that price sticker, first of all, because this is my personal Zabbix. I bought this from Fry's Electronics in, I don't know exactly when. It was well into the Xbox 360 and PS3 era. The thing was covered in dust. It's probably still covered in dust. It looks like it's been resealed because someone returned it to the store. And Alex, if you run your finger along the price sticker, you can feel just how...
There's like 5 of these!
Yes, there's
Look at that!
there's a great depth to the price stickers there. This thing was discounted at least 6 times that I can count. And then they finally did their final clearance price,
God!
$4.99.
That's awful.
This thing retailed for $79.99, and the lowest they were willing to sell it for was $4.99, at which point it sat on the shelf for years and years and years before I finally bought it and took it home. I remember this distinctly because I took it up to the cashier there, along with some candy bars and soda. They rang me up, just started scanning everything. Then the dude picked that thing up, and he said, "What is this?" And I had to be honest, and I said, "I don't know." So we were both mystified that day.
I still don't know what the fuck this is, so hopefully I'll learn by the course of the stream.
So why don't you spin that box around?
All right.
Give us the full commercial experience.
Ooh, XaviXPORT. It's, again, a revolutionary way to interact with your TV. The XaviXPORT is your gateway to interactive home entertainment, powered by you. With Zabbix technology, trademark, all one word, you and your family can step up to your TV and experience your favorite activities like never before.
Oh boy.
Hit a 450-foot home run, work out and monitor calories burned, or challenge up to 4 friends to a round of interactive golf. It's the most fun you can have with your TV.
With your clothes on. I mean, with your TV.
Damn. Alright, so you need to connect your XaviXPORT to a TV with standard inputs, insert any Xavix system cartridge sold separately, and get ready to experience Xavix. The XaviXPORT enables you to experience all of the Xavix system titles, and you can watch for new titles in these categories. We've got education, entertainment, finance, apparently.
Finance?
Fitness, health, home, and sports. Finance!
Finance.
Finance, okay.
How would you do finance with special peripherals that sense...
You've got your stock market, what do they use? Gavel.
Yeah, a gavel.
You got
You use
virtual stocks and
a
bonds to
virtual
throw around.
gavel. Now, the great irony of this is that I've never opened this. That's because I have a second Zabbix. Alex, pull it out. Show everyone what that bad boy looks like.
This is the XaviXPORT.
There it is. Oh, it's beautiful. It's shiny. Show off the front of it, why don't you?
All right, it's got, oh, look at that. It's
got a power, a reset button, and where the magic happens, the IR sensor. This thing uses the same infrared sensors that a regular TV remote does. For a little bit of bafflement, why don't you turn around to the backside? Now, this thing has a standard AC port, and next to that is an AV port, which combines composite video as well as left and right audio channels.
All right, cool.
So I saw the red, white, and yellow connectors. I thought, oh, it's offering an alternative to the all-in-one thing, possibly for better picture quality. Sure, I tried that out during the stream. Didn't work. So I looked above it, and it says video in.
It does. Yeah, look at that.
That's for video and audio input. Does any of the released Xavix games use that? No. Is it built into the console? Yes.
Maybe this is for finance stuff, for you to like put in your like stock ticker feed while you exercise or
Possibly.
something. I have
Who even
no
knows?
clue. This is all right.
So,
here's the side.
so at the heart of the Xavix is the 6502 CPU. Now, if you're familiar with CPUs, you think, oh, Danny, you're a dumbass, you misspoke. The 6502 is what was in the damn Famicom and NES. I did not misspeak. This really uses the 8-bit CPU at the heart of the NES and Famicom. That's because it was designed by a collection of designers who'd previously worked on the NES and Famicom. They were so familiar with the old 6502 that they decided to make it into their own games console.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you may think that's not going to power any kind of games that look good in 2004, right? You're right. That's why they chose to put additional CPUs into each cartridge. Each cartridge is not just data, it has an actual CPU which acts in concert with the 6502. Why don't you show off one of them cartridges?
Okay, here's tennis. I really like the aesthetics here. It has a nice early 2000s, late 90s, Y2K kind of aesthetic that I'm enjoying. It looks thin.
So to insert it, why don't you show the people?
Oh my god.
This is your first time inserting a cartridge. You push it down.
Look at this, Okay, so... where do you think you insert it? You can't tell. There's no, like, port.
So according to the instructions, there's not a port, there's a staging unit. So put it on top of the staging unit, press down, and slide forward.
Oh my god, okay, hold on.
There you go.
There we go.
And now you're ready to play. If you look carefully at the top, you can see it's actually bulging up, which doesn't really look like a great thing, but that's the way it's designed. That's the way it's supposed to work.
It's in.
There's a lot of things about this that mystify me, basically, and I'm just trying to take stock of it all. So with all that said, why don't you hand me that system back, and I'll hook it up.
All right, we're,
And you can show off our first peripheral.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to start with tennis, the big hit with Wii Sports. Tennis. They did it way back then. And you know what? That controller is really solid. It's made up of really solid plastic. It won't break. You can probably really hurt someone with it, so be very careful.
It even has a wrist strap. Look
and
at
it
that.
even has a wrist strap, as popularized by Nintendo and their
Holy
Wii.
Shit.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of parallels between this and the Wii. There was something about this. Nintendo looked at it and said, you know what? I made this. And then they released the Wii.
You could really mess someone up with this thing. This is... I'm glad I wore these gloves in case I want to murder you later. This is really nice.
You got it on camera. You got it on mic.
That's true.
If I get murdered,
it's all up to me. Yeah,
avenge me.
All right. Okay, you ready, Danny?
All right, we done with this webcam bullshit. Let's play some games. But what do the games look like? What does a 2004 console, contemporary with the PlayStation 2, GameCube, Hyperscan, and other great systems, what do those games look like? They look a little bit like this. Welcome to Xavix Tennis!
Ooh.
By SSD Company. I have no idea what SSD stands for. Solid state drive, I think?
I saw someone mention in chat, it was like Shin and Sedai. They're still around.
Yeah, the company's still around. They are a Japanese company. They're into technology and things like that. And here's the demo mode. This is what you would see if this was on display. Excuse me, I'm so choked up.
It's okay.
This is what you would see if it was on display at your local, what's a high-end electronics store? The one in San Antonio is called Bjorn's.
Oh, God, I want to say like Cons or something.
Maybe Cons, maybe something like,
Montgomery Ward Electric Avenue.
What's that one place that's not Hot Topic?
Well,
The one that sells kitschy bullshit for people with too much money.
Spencer's.
Spencer's. You might see this at Spencer's.
Thank you. Oh my
Good save,
God.
Alex. So the system itself retailed for $79.99. The games were each priced at $49.99, which is real nice considering each of them was packed with a unique peripheral, along with some very high-quality reading material. All their manuals have spines. They're meant to be put on bookshelves for you to reference.
They do. It's really interesting.
So I'm actually going to let the demo play out a little bit because you're going to see the two-player mode.
You're right. We were thinking Sharper Image and not Spencer.
That's what I was thinking of.
Spencer's is where you can get like naughty popsicle holders.
Yeah.
And Sharper Image is where you get like you go in there and you sit in one of the massage chairs until they kick you out.
So we do have 2 tennis rackets, but we're not going to play 2-player because I ran out of batteries. I'm using every single battery in the goddamn house to power this stream. Ready to do this? You ready to get real?
Yes, I am. So the company is called Shinserai, and they make programmable LED lights now that you can time to music and other fun stuff.
Oh, right. Enter. The enter button is on the console itself, just like the Sega Master System.
The fuck?
On the console itself are also buttons to control the menus. I'm pushing them right now.
Exactly, Scarlet Swordfish. Spencer sells the Zabbix with 3 X's.
Now you can also control it by swinging the tennis racket, which is what I'm doing right now.
Sure are.
So
Should I get out of your way so you don't hit me?
I don't think I'm going to hit you. I'm going to try not to.
Okay.
You can choose stereo or mono. Mm-hmm. I'm going to deeply explore these games because we only have a handful to show off, but this is it. This is the big showcase for the Xavix. Now the big question is, does it work? Let's find out.
Again, I really like this game and the system's aesthetics. I'm sorry. It seems... Oh my god, that face!
So this game has the license of all the popular tennis stars of the era, including Be Lovely, F. Powers. You got M. Smashton. I think his name was Mike Smashin.
Oh my god, M. Smashin.
A. Raquette. Eh?
Oh.
Y. Toprovsky. Mm-hmm. L. Forhandica.
Forhandica!
From the Forhandica region of, Greece. Oh, right. G. El Corte.
From Spain. And...
A. Champe.
Champe is from France.
Yeah, so all these characters have their own stats. They're good on different tennis courts. Who do we want to go with?
I kind of want to go with Be Lovely because he's
yeah,
American.
you gotta represent the USA.
That face.
And he's full up on his hard meter, so I think he's gonna serve us very well.
Hey, why? Oh, that's a court. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, we're facing off against our arch rival, our point man.
You know, I think he may be good at getting points.
He looks like an android. Like one of those David Cage androids. He's in poor physical condition.
Hey, this music!
This guy should not be playing tennis.
Hey, this fucking music, man. I'm into this.
Yeah, this is what they call minimal techno. Oh, we're gonna kick this guy's ass. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
He's not even half hard. Let's play.
Oh, he looks sad, too.
So, this works much in the way that Wii Tennis does. That is, Wii Sports. You wait for the ball to approach, and then you swing the dang racket. There's a couple of sensors on both the front and the back of the racket, which interface with the IR port. And believe it or not, even though it's TV remote technology, it works pretty well.
Yeah, I've noticed that this actually seems to be working.
Yeah, it's entirely workable. They didn't half-ass it. Neither in the technology nor the packaging. They went all out, except for maybe in terms of graphics.
You know, opponent, I'm actually ask you, Danny, do you know what CPU the cartridge has? What kind of CPU?
I actually don't know. They didn't specify that. But it did say that the 6502 can interface with a whole bunch of different CPUs. Oh, that was in. Come on, ref.
Come on.
Or wait, no, I won that point. Good
Never
job.
mind.
Good job,
don't pay
ref.
attention to us, ref.
Thank you, ref.
Yeah, we were not yelling. We're normal.
I'm gonna pull a Pete Sampras out here. Or who was that guy who was always pissed off?
Oh, God, I forget. Oh. God, why do I cannot remember anything about tennis except.
Oh man, he's crushed. We crushed that man's dreams.
Except that it's crushing that man's dreams. John McEnroe, maybe.
That's it. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it was definitely Arnold Palmer. He's my favorite
Arnold
tennis
Palmer
guy.
was the most pissed off tennis guy.
Okay, so the cartridges, some of them, I know the Super Zabbix uses that CPU electric boogaloo, but apparently some of the cartridges use the CPU is the SNES, the 65816.
Okay, not to get too ahead of ourselves, but there was a sequel Xavix console released in Japan and other regions called either the Super Zabbix or the Xavix 2. That uses a Super Nintendo CPU as the base. I think they just built that into the cartridges for the ones released in the States. And these were official US releases. They all got ESRB ratings. And they were actually in stores for a very short amount of time.
30-15.
Personally, I never saw this back when it was contemporary. Not ever. Not even once. And I was the guy just trawling fries for deals. You know, I was looking out for that shit.
You're putting out your net and just pulling in the deals. Electric Boogaloo also mentions, I was going to mention this earlier, but I completely forgot. This was, as Danny mentioned, this was sold in Japan. This was also sold in Europe as the Dongos interactive system, and it was sold exclusively at the sports retailer Decathlon. This was actually sold a retailer here in Austin called Mansion Select, which, wow, I like my Mansion Supply.
I saw an ad for one of those games earlier on YouTube, and Alex was shocked to see an area code 512, which says the Xavix is in the house.
I guess.
It's calling from the basement.
Yeah, it's wow. Yeah, so it was kind of exclusively sold at certain stores. I know this was sold in oh god, like shop at home TV shit, like QVC, etc.
Oh yeah,
I definitely saw it.
This is QVC bait for sure.
Absolutely.
Tons of grandmas watching cable, thinking, "Oh, Sonny Boy would love this." I love Sonny Boy.
See, Whoop on Oop says this actually looks not bad.
It works great. All the input works fine. It's just a simple accelerometer. You swing the thing and it translates it to a video game swing. It's just they almost had it, you know? They almost had it. The one big differentiator, I think, between this and the Wii was that the Wii remote was multifunctional, whereas this demanded that you have an entire closet filled with plastic peripherals.
This is true. We've been sitting on this for so long.
Yeah, my closet has been packed with these games. All of them are complete in box. They could take up their own room.
Like, no, seriously, there's... Hold on, I need to groove.
This is the Australia groove.
Oh yeah, I love this. Yeah, so, like, there's a big... Once Danny took out all the Zabbix stuff, there's, like, a big hole in his closet.
And after this stream, I'm going to recycle all of it. I'm going to keep the games and the peripherals, but the boxes are getting trashed.
Don't worry, you'll get to see him on stream, at least.
Because, believe it or not, none of this stuff is worth anything. It's
you
rare.
Don't say.
It's rare, but... Oh, save? Oh, these things have save data.
On the card? Like, where does it save?
I don't know. Alright, top 4. C-Slam Vina. Oh, we gotta take on El Corte. Oh, this guy's not a wimp like the other guy, but he is also in poor physical condition. What do you say we rush the net for this one?
Alright,
let's put the pressure on El Corte.
Just...
Because you can push the button to rush the net, and it looks really awkward. Yeah, putting the pressure.
Yeah, get him!
Gotta
Get
keep
him!
it up.
Get his ass!
Out! Referee! That was clearly in. Come on. We can all see that was in.
Listen,
this is a travesty. This is America, damn it.
Here in America, the land famously free of any travesties. I'm pretty sure Danny did holler sweet deal when he saw this, yes. To be fair, it is a very sweet deal. Like
that dream did take place at Fry's, so well remembered.
I did.
The Fry's is literally in our backyard, so I would go like once every few days at in the store's salad days. Not so much nowadays.
I haven't been there in a long.
The store is spooky now. I don't want to go. It makes me sad.
We gotta go again.
It's just there's so little inventory because they wanted to pull a scheme with all their retailers being all like, hey, instead of paying for everything up front, what if we didn't? You're going to keep shipping us stuff, right? And 6 months later, the empty store tells the story. It's really sad. But I did find a cheap Xavix there once, so that's a little bit of a bright spot. Oh shit, he rushes the net. Can't do that shit.
He's got your number, Danny.
Deuce. I should probably give this up soon, but... Well, I did save my game, so if we ever go back to this, I could resume my tennis career.
Well, if you really want us to do a... I don't know if we have... I don't have the equipment to do a walking tour of Fry's, but if we did, I would have to get a cool mask. I don't want anybody to look at my face, and then they'd be like...
You're gonna scare those poor few employees who are still working there?
Sad. They're gonna be
those
like...
employees who go to work stoned as hell and just wish for their shift to be over.
God bless them. We're not making fun of you. God bless any retail employees at a dying store.
There's a little bit more of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset.
Okay.
So far, stream's not a disaster. That's good.
That's good. I'm shocked. You're being requested to go to Fry's at 3 a.m. to get haunted.
The boss baby called me at Fry's at 3 a.m. So in addition to the tournament, you have Exhibition, which is a generic 1 or 2 player mode. You saw in the demo that there is in fact a split screen mode, and it works pretty well. Training games. What do we got here? I love this music. Let's do a target challenge.
Okay. You know, why does this game have great... Like, I actually am starting to get into the music here.
Yeah, this is definitely a step above your typical plug-and-play trash. Like, it looks like it just at a glance, but I am swinging the goddamn racket. But if you really look into it, they did put a lot of effort into the presentation, the technology, really everything. There we go.
Luckily enough, it doesn't seem like you have to do too much physical activity here.
Yeah, for this one, you just swing the racket.
Yeah, Danny's sitting down. He's not, but he's swinging.
All that matters is that you're within range of the IR sensor and you have fresh batteries. Ooh, level up.
You can level?
Yes.
Oh wait, you're just okay. I got distracted. I was like,
yeah,
man,
I'm
does it have
leveling
RPG
up my tennis
elements?
guy. Yeah, I wish.
Oh, what if you could level up and it could like save to your peripherals or some shit?
Oh, that would rule.
So
or like your Fitbit.
Or like it could be like the Skylanders, except that it saves. Yeah, like with tennis equipment. I'm pretty sure that all the Zabbix games were first party, but
yeah, I don't think any were outsourced. They were all internal, from what I know.
I was gonna say, if anyone has any different information on that, I would love to know, because...
I'm gonna go ahead and fail out of this and see
Alright.
if we get a funny game over or something. Look at all these people who came to see me target practice in tennis.
Why did... We'll talk about the Jackie Chan stuff when we get there, but it just seemed like a good license fit, probably.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Jackie Chan was going around to different companies and licensing his likeness. I mean, if Kaneko can get him, as we saw a few weeks ago, then Xavix probably had no issue.
Oh, for sure.
I'm trying to hit it the other way, but instead it's perfectly hitting the shot where I want it to go. So maybe there is a little bit of fudging in terms of direction and acceleration of your swing. It's 2004. Give him a break. How about if I just don't swing?
I'll see what happens. Alright, target there. Do it.
Look in the background. They're promoting the United States of Zabbix. I salute my flag.
I just want to say, your flag is... It's really hard to put cartridges in your flag. Please fix that.
That flag takes up an entire closet. I look over in the chat for the first time in half an hour and I see Zabbix Karnov, and I've never wanted anything more in my life. Alright, we're in 4th place. Tied with L. Forhandika. Smashkinski. Slamvina. Hard Cortez!
Hard Cortez! Holy shit! Hard Cortez and Point Man are...
I like
are
Bakander.
Oh my god.
These are great names. So yeah, there's nothing too wacky, nothing cartoony like you'd see in the Virtua Tennis series around the same time. This is all very serious. It's all just like it simulates a real-world sport. And you know what time it is? It's rally time.
Shit.
I'm going to show this off for like 3 seconds probably before we move on. But yeah, for what this is, and for the time it was released, it works really well. And I could see some families getting into this, much like the Wii got the mass market appeal when that came out.
Yeah, I'm getting a real mass market appeal vibe from this that, actually feels authentic. Like, I could actually see, this in, nursing homes and stuff like that, especially with the way they were kind of marketing it, too.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
The other guy missed the thing, and I have to get 8 points. I didn't miss the ball. Why am I being penalized by the computer player being a shit
That's the
tenniser?
United States of Zabbix, baby.
I hate the United States of Zabbix. I renounce them.
Oh, damn.
We're moving.
We're gonna expatriate from the United States of Zabbix to what? The United States of Retro Game?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna call it Planet Retro. There.
It works. That's great.
Come join our country. I'm printing up our own currency right now.
I was gonna say, I was thinking more like, maybe if we're going for a plug-and-play nation, like, the AliExpress, the People's Republic of the AliExpress.
That
so
would work
just
too.
Live in bootlegs.
All great ideas.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on, and I think for a special treat, next up, Alex, why don't you put on that soundtrack again, because we're going to do another webcam session, because these always work well for us.
Perfect.
I'm going to give you the experience of opening up a Xavix-branded video game, because we have the original box, the original material. Alex is going to demonstrate what it's like to buy a new game for the Xavix.
Hell yes. All right, so my name is Alex. I just came back from Fry's. I paid a whole, let's say, $10 for Zabbix and some games. And one of them happens to be bowling.
Yeah, let's go bowling. You remember Wii Bowling? The thing that
Yes.
all the old people in the world played for like 2 years straight? And probably who still play it to this day?
Give this back. So this
is the experience of buying a new Xavix game. It's not a DVD case, not a CD jewel case. It's a big fuck-ass box. And this is the smallest of the boxes we have to show off tonight.
Okay, it has, so this is a big package, but it includes a bowling ball, a cart, a user guide, and a precaution guide.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the one impression I got from unboxing and hooking up all this stuff last night is it's not just like setting up individual games like I do on this stream. Setting up each game was like unboxing a new console. So you get that new console experience with every single game you buy for this thing.
All right.
Alex, crack her open. Let's see what's inside. Look at this. They have high-quality plastics that keep everything intact. You can see me in the reflection. You can see me in the reflection, but that's
so
cool.
Sorry. There.
It's all part of the experience.
Oh my word. Okay. So,
I'm seeing the word excessive used to describe this, and that's kind of the point I want to get. Like, maybe
So
this is a little bit too much.
I want to show off this user guide, as Danny mentioned. It
Okay.
is.
Yeah, this user guide is typical of all the user guides, including with all these games.
Look at this binding. I'm sorry to be like this, but this has really nice binding. It's like.
It's meant to be put on a bookshelf, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go into this more in a second. Let's get everything else out here. We've got. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
So I got this off of eBay. They were selling it as open box, but included everything that came with it. And it looks really good.
Oh my god, hold on.
This packaging was designed in such a way so that...
No, okay. Okay, the
Okay.
ball's a little slippery. Ball's a little bit slippery. So here's the ball. Very nice.
But you know what? This is bigger than those Wii U, or rather Nintendo Wii bowling balls that were sold at the time. It's nice and hefty. It has a nice translucency to it. You can see inside it. It even looks like it has a little face the way you've positioned it.
Yeah, it does.
It's screaming.
It is screaming to roll away. So we got some other stuff here. We've got...
Why don't you see if you can flip to the page of the manual that talks about stuff that's only peripherally related to the game?
Okay, so again...
Because all the manuals have stuff that's just, like, not just how to play the game, but it's about often the history of the sport. It's about great bowlers. It's about the proper form to take when bowling. Flip to, like, page 20 or something, and you'll start to see stuff that relates less and less to the game.
Okay, hold on here.
And it's all full color, really glossy, thick paper stock. Again, has not cheaped out on a single bit of this package.
Not at all. Trying to find that in here. Hold on.
Chat says the extra hole is for... Never mind.
Hey! Don't say that shit when I can't moderate.
Everyone be nice about the ball's holes.
Alright, here's one about improving your skill if you're gonna play in a real bowling alley.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you that you can play in a way closely resembling that action. It shows you your stance you should take right here.
That's what really got me, yeah, because it talks about how to play to an extent, and then it's just like the philosophy of the sport we're trying to simulate. Yeah. Often giving a little bit of history and just different insights into the world of whatever sport you want to play. It's really good.
Yeah. There's actually not as much of that in this one as there is in like the baseball one. But...
I said great bowlers, not great boulders. That's I was talking about Dead or Alive in that case.
But yeah, no. So you've got stuff about the games, about the tournament mode, and just it goes on. It's full color, really nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
Just gorgeous here. And then we've got
Why don't you? I think there's a packing list in there. Why don't you check that to see just what everything is included in this?
But I think we've got everything here.
Now the great thing about this game is that it doesn't require batteries. It's the only game that doesn't. That's because the camera is built into the actual cartridge itself, unlike the other cartridges. Why don't you show that off?
The what?
The cartridge.
Oh, okay. All right, real quick here. Let me get the box. Oh, okay. 1 second. No worries here. Oh, Danny. I think the cartridge was supposed to be here, but when I opened it, there was nothing here.
I bought this off eBay months ago on the promise it was complete. It includes everything except the cartridge. We're not going to be playing bowling tonight.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. My favorite part is that I included the packing list, so I know exactly what's missing, and literally the only thing missing is the... is the freaking cartridge. And now the bowling ball has collapsed to the ground. I was going to say we can use that as a nice hamster ball if we ever get a hamster, but not if that's the way Alex is going to treat it. So very quickly, we should move on to our next game, since we're not playing bowling. We're going to play baseball.
All right. Do you have any peripherals you need me to show off for that one?
Yes, very quickly show these off.
Okay.
This game comes with a bat.
Mm-hmm. Let me move the bowling crap first.
This one actually does come with a cartridge. The bowling one is the only surprise I found last night. God, I had it all hooked up and everything. I was ready to bowl, and it just wasn't there. So yeah, it comes with a freaking bat. Part of it is plastic, the end of it is rubber. The rubber part is hollow, so you can actually smack it against someone and it won't hurt. The thing is, there isn't much differentiation between the hollow and the solid parts, so if you do, as a joke, whack someone over the head, you're probably going to at least partially whack them with the plastic part too. So,
yeah, here's the...
So don't go to jail over this.
This is the soft part, and then this part right here, just pure plastic, baby.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a baseball.
I like how you have just one glove on.
Well, I was having problems manipulating the manual.
Alright, that's fine.
And the ball, by the way, the ball has a wrist strap. The ball.
Oh yeah, and not just a bat, it comes with a freaking baseball. Because you can be the pitcher and the batter, but of course those require two different peripherals.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Look at
the
that.
ball has 4 different buttons on its face, which determine the pitches you use. And in the biggest heel turn of all of these peripherals I was wrangling last night, it uses AAAs. I swear, at that point, I had inserted like 14 different AA batteries, and I was trying to shove AAs into this one, and it just wasn't clicking. I was like, come on, why won't these freaking fit? And it uses AAAs. It's the only peripheral for the Xavix that uses AAAs. So hope you have a lot of batteries and a lot of different kinds of batteries if you want to play with this thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm losing it. You're an angel.
It's good. Alright, we ready to do this?
We certainly are. Okay. Here you go. There's the bat. Please don't hit me with it.
I'm going to be careful.
It's very sticky, and it's left a really gross film in my hand.
Yeah, so this is used, and whoever last used this put it in a place where obviously the rubber had started to melt over the years, and the end is quite sticky.
Okay.
Watch out for my sticky bat.
I've got a bowling ball in my chair. Hold on. There we go. Now I can sit.
Let this be a lesson to anyone who wants to collect Xavix games. Make damn sure that when a seller says that the set is complete, that it's actually complete. And by that I mean make sure it has the fucking cartridge, because otherwise you can't use it. Let's play some baseball. Unbelievable. I thought I had a full set of Xavix, and then no cartridge. No cartridge for bowling. The one game everyone wanted to see.
Well...
Some nice sound effects for this.
Ooh, nice desert chrome there. God, I love this aesthetic. I'm sorry.
This, of course, has a selection of training games like you might see from other XaviXPORT games. Again, I'm having to lean down and use the buttons on the console. Like some kind of animal. Let's go with a regular game. This, of course, has a tournament mode where you can save your game. Let's fight the opponent.
Okay.
Alright, so this has all your favorite baseball teams. It's got the Spikes, the Red Devils, the Wheels, the Tidal Wave, Silver Fox, Bighorns, Troopers, and Stray Dogs.
Stray dogs, bite me, stray dogs.
We gotta be the Stray Dogs. Oops. Oh, you can rename them.
What are you renaming your team?
You know what?
What?
Alex, what's your favorite game so far?
Well, I really did like the bowling ball falling down and making one of the loudest noises you've ever had on stream. Point where I'm like, should I go and talk to the neighbors, let them know we're okay? Like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They were just like, oh, they're messing around with the Zabbix again.
Oh yeah. Oh god, they're probably sick of that.
We're the stray cats.
Hooray! We are though. We are. A lot of folks really into the strayed, the bighorns, and a lot of folks. Let's see. I see stray pogs, stray cags, stray cogs.
Oh, what's our logo?
I like the one with the cats, with the cat on it. That's like.
Oh, that is a cat. I like the baseball with the angel wings. That baseball's gone to heaven.
It's like, sorry we killed baseball. Look at this
yes.
Ah.
There.
Okay, so first thing I want to shout out. I like how it actually changed your team name in the font with even the stroke around it and the little shadow. That is really cool. It's really cool that it did that.
Who is this? Is this Old Willie, the guy who owns the baseball stadium?
Yes.
He's lit in this.
Actually, his name is Ah.
All right, his name is Ah. All right. We're going to fight the Silver Fox, I think.
Oh man, furry versus furry.
Yep. Who's that guy on CNN they call the Silver Fox?
Anderson Cooper?
Yeah.
Wolf Blitzer?
Yeah,
I don't
both of
fucking
them.
know. It's just
People are horny for Wolf Blitzer, right?
people are horny for a lot of things.
I want to go to the Space Station Dome.
Giants. Oh man, are we really going to a? I guess look at that. We're in fucking space.
Mm-hmm.
We're baseball.
Welcome to space, everyone.
Spaceball.
Spaceball. It's Spaceball.
It is Spaceball.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Danny Winger taking on Alex Luz. Wait a minute, Danny versus Alex? Really? I didn't set that to happen.
Holy cow! Wow! Awesome! Don't beat me!
Swing and a miss.
Oh, I'm just a fucking
Unbelievable.
innocent man.
Badly timed.
I'm turning my chair away from Danny.
Don't worry, I won't
know.
hit you.
It
Yeah, as you go along, you might notice these things they give you are more and more deadly to other people who may be around you while you play these games, so be careful. Alright, Tom Harrison, he won't let us down. God. It does have voice commentary.
It sure does. I am honestly. I would like to. I would like to think that the Matrix has better games than this, but this is the same era, so. 1999, Pinnacle of Society or whatever.
It's detecting that I'm swinging, but it's not hitting the ball. I don't know if that's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe this a guy would throw a normal ball instead of doing this ridiculous shit. There we go.
Oh!
It's going. It's going. It could go all the way. Oh. That was a cool animation, though.
That was cool.
All right, time to put down the bat and pick up my baseball. Sammy Smith, that's me.
Versus Brian Hogan.
So this is interesting. The way you do pitching is you enter secret codes using the buttons on the ball. So like for a fastball, you push the 2 inner buttons, leaving the outer 2 ones not depressed. So you push that, and then you do a throw. There you go.
Nice.
Overall, the pitching feels more responsive than the batting, in my experience. All right, let's push all 4 and give him a knuckleball.
Okay.
And of course, the fielding is all automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I would have loved is an actual baseball glove that lets you control the fielders, maybe with like a joystick on it. Just something to think of for the future, Xavix.
Yeah, just contact us, Zabbix.
It's high. It's flying. Is my guy gonna catch up to it? He did.
Stray Cat's always number 1.
Todd Drabick. Let's give old Todd a slider. Like we do back in Philly. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're from San Antonio.
I don't know what baseball
and I'm
is.
from California. Neither of us are.
Let's do a sinking fastball.
Okay.
You see that sink? So yeah, it looks a little bit like plug-and-play graphics, but there's a lot of frames of animation.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look terrible. It's got a nice color palette. The whole pre-rendered look is kind of done by this point in history. But I suppose it makes sense.
God, as far as I know, there is no homebrew Zabbix scene. The Zabbix scene is...
Yeah, you'd need to burn your stuff onto actual cartridges, and these cartridges, believe it or not, are not easy to come by. Not to say that they're expensive. You can get complete sets of most of these games for about 20 bucks on eBay. I actually don't recommend you do that because whenever someone ships these, they get fucked on shipping charges. They end up weighing 1,000,000 pounds, and you got to send it by priority mail. I always felt bad getting these things because they would often come with postage due. Because no one knew how much it would cost to ship these damn things.
The Zabbix EverDrive is coming, Whoop. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the Zabbix scene currently is just you and me at the moment.
Yeah, it's just us. No one has ever streamed this, as far as I know. Oh, yeah, do it. Base hit. I want to get at least 1 run. Come on, Don.
What's great is I can feel the air from the bat very close to my hand.
I won't hit you.
I know you won't. You've literally always been extremely safe with this stuff, but it's just like...
This, I should note the baseball bat does have a wrist strap, which you can use if you're a wuss.
Danny is not using it. He is.
I'm strapless.
He sure is. And I am very close to the computer monitor right now, just in case. You
You're
never
good.
know.
Grounder. Is that good enough for a base hit? It is.
Nice.
Roy Orbison, let's see what you can do. Overall, I'm most impressed with this game. It's not fully featured because of the lack of fielding and all, but in terms of representing baseball with motion controllers circa 2004, could do a lot worse.
Alright, looks like there's a Zabbix scene developing in our chat, so...
Oh, what a slide.
Nice.
Alright, if anyone wants to develop homebrew, I have the staging platform to do it.
We'll start an entire Zabbix homebrew section in the Discord.
Oh, and 2.
I like the dynamic announcing. Like, I like that it's not just, set clips, that it can kind of,
I like those animations. Those look really nice, actually. I was pointing at the screen with the bat. Maybe I shouldn't be trusted with this.
Listen, I'm just gonna say, don't do Xanax and do the Zabbix because you're absolutely gonna throw that. You're not gonna pitch hard enough, and you're absolutely gonna throw that baseball bat at your friend.
Now there's a marketing tie-in for your ass right there.
What are you gonna? So we're gonna get like what, Post Malone on it or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever play Zabbix on Xanax? You ever play Xanax on Xanax?
You ever play Xanax? You ever play Xanax while on Xanax on your Zabbix? Don't ask how. It's homebrewed.
It'll be like that AVGN thing where he did Rollin' Rock on the Rolling Rocker, only I'm saying, I'm doing Xanax on the Xavix! Xanax on the Xavix!
You would not be saying it that excitedly, though.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Xanax on the Xavix.
Right.
Oh no, here come the cops. I can't believe I didn't get a run in the last inning. I had 2 dudes on.
Let's see. Xanax Dev Kit is an NES bootleg console. Yeah, Chet's been talking about it. You know what? I support, if anyone wants to scrounge up any info about this, please do.
By all means.
To Go Baker.
Weirdly, the biggest source of information on this is the Giant Bomb Wiki. And,
yes!
And a lot of that is unsourced, so the stuff about the NES developers being involved may be an entire falsehood, for all I know. It's the kind of thing where the information isn't readily available, and very few people are interested in finding out about it. So kind of a double whammy there.
Yeah.
Let's see what other games they got in here.
Okay.
So that's a good couple innings of the Xavix baseball experience. Luckily, they got other modes, including a home run derby. I'd imagine that's the ideal way to experience the baseball bat.
Well, it did say, hey, you can hit a home run. Are you hitting yourself with a baseball bat?
I'm just tapping it.
Okay, just tapping it.
Just making sure it's not hollowed out. Except it is.
I was gonna say, it's totally hollowed out. It's hollowed out and it's that nasty melted plastic. So it's like, ugh. Do you think that's like that could be like a way to like cheat, like, you know, melt the plastic on
like how
Zabbix things?
Like pitchers use Vaseline, or
yeah.
Or the Astros steal people's signs.
Okay, but they do that by banging on a trash can, which I gotta say, you know what?
Let's go Stros.
Okay. God, that was fun. Being like, wow, I can't believe the Astros are doing really well. Wow, I remember when this team really sucked, and now it's like, oh,
okay.
They were banging on a trash can to steal things.
My money is on Willie Wagner, whose baseball has gone to heaven.
Baseball's gone to heaven.
So do we want a strikeout king, a junk ball pitcher, a perfect game pitcher, or a rookie pitcher, do you think? Who do we want pitching in the home run derby?
I think we want a perfect game pitcher.
You think so?
Yeah.
He has many kinds of balls.
Cool! Normal!
I didn't ask, Bobby, but thank you for volunteering that information.
Okay, Powerful Tortoise mentions at the Wikipedia for the Zabbix, and I looked it up, but I forgot to write this shit down. Thank you for grabbing this. Japan got 4 exclusive games for this, according to Wikipedia.
Look at that!
Nice. Those games are Power Kids Jr., and Zabbix Mobile Brain Club. I need to see Zabbix Mobile Brain Club.
I'm a member of the Brain Club.
Like the deserts miss the rain, I need the Brain Club.
Timely reference. Yeah, so in this mode, it's a lot easier to hit dingers. That's what they call them, right?
Yeah, I think.
That's out of here.
I was gonna say, I'm the one in the household who actually kind of likes baseball, so I don't know why I don't know
I'm the guy with all the fake baseball bats.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, dude, 100 miles an hour? Trying to take my head off? Alex still nervously shirking away from every single swing I do.
I mean!
I don't blame you.
Okay, thank you, Dog IRL. Dog IRL gave us 250 bits and says, this is all I can think of when you say banging on a trash can. I'm afraid to click on that lest it puts the audio into the chat, but I assume that is our pal Doug.
462-foot homer.
Holy shit.
I am the best baseballer.
Yeah, you're definitely not on Xanax, but you're juiced up.
Mm-hmm. It's gone. It's in the parking lot. 453 feet. Everyone sucks compared to me.
It totally knocked out someone's poor windshield.
Oh, I don't know if that one's gonna make it. Maybe. Nope. Does it count if it bounces over the fence? Is that what you call a ground rule double?
Yeah!
Did I know something you didn't?
Yes, you know a lot more about baseball than I do, and I'm a baseball fan.
Did you know they have an elderly league where they stop at the 7th inning because they're all old? It's out of here. They used to, anyway. I don't know if they still do.
It's They had a lot of leagues they don't have anymore.
Willie Wagner hit 5 home runs for a total of 2,136 feet. He is now the best baseball player in the world, officially. Thanks, Willie.
Willie, you're number 1 in our hearts.
The old Willie Wag. Wait a minute. I wouldn't want to be called that.
Please don't. Yeah, Danny, let's move on. This is...
So, hang on. I actually want to see the bios of the other characters, because that one guy had multiple types of balls. I'm just curious. He's good at fastball.
Okay. Good pitcher.
Right-handed. That's all they can say about Danny Winger. He's right-handed. What do you want?
He has many kind of balls, so he's...
He is a speed king.
It's too powerful.
So yeah, this is good. The other mini games are just as mundane as you might think. Let's go ahead and just see what they are, since we're here. Didn't count on how much leaning over to touch the actual console I'd be doing with the stream, but here we are.
Welcome to my world with the boxes. I feel you though, it's alright.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is even less fleshed out than the other one, because in the training modes it's literally just telling you how to play the game. So yeah, if you want to learn how to be an expert pitcher, the game will tell you. There we go. 3 games down, 2 of which actually had cartridges.